firstly, you need to make sure that that your marketing analytics is speaking to your product analytics. I think that's really important to be able to measure and understand your customers and the success of them. If you can't measure it, then you just can't grow it. Secondly, what I see a lot of is you need to be constantly testing and iterating. So, for example, whether that's your audience, you need to know that this segment is going to perform better than that, or what your top kind of segments are. Maybe it's your value propositions or your messaging, or maybe it's like your sales message if it's a B2B business that you're trying to set up. And I think finally is this idea of growth loops. Like paid media these days is very expensive. And I hear a lot of this. I think it's easy to acquire your early adopters in a lot of cases and quite efficiently. But as soon as you start to go mainstream, it becomes a lot more difficult because you're spending more money on awareness activities and branding activities. So this idea of growth loops, not just simply referrals, but what is that value exchange? Like, why would you be referring your product to someone else, to one of your friends? What's in it for you? What's in it for them? And just trying to bring customers into your product through that word of mouth mechanism is really important for success. It's just such an exciting space, I think, at the moment. And some of the innovation is just mind blowing. I guess for me personally, it's exactly that. It's the innovation within the space. To hear about the work that Matt's doing on wind turbines, I just would have never thought like you can do that through sound and acoustics. It's happening so quickly. There's so many changes. It's quite difficult to keep up, but that's essentially what excites me. This combination of thinking, like really, really innovative thinking combined with the technology and the way it's being executed these days is really interesting.